guys, RedPandaMining here, back with another video. I'd like to talk about digital gold, and he just released a video talking about his financials of his mining business. But to start off first, let's just take a look at the prices right now. The date is December 10th, 2018, and the Bitcoin price right now is $3,403.34 USD. So right now it's down in a 24-hour period, 4.1%. Ethereum down 3.2% at $89.23 per Ethereum. Brutal. Still going down. Went up yesterday, but down today. Litecoin 2410. Alright, enough of that. You guys probably already seen that. Seen the prices every hour, every minute. Like most of us do. Alright, so here's digital gold. Released this video, financials, how much do I make, Q&A. And oh man, I've been following this guy for a long time. He has such a cool persona, and just like, he's so helpful to everybody, and he's made a lot of videos that help people and mining and showing what he does and how to do it. He has this really cool video called Life of a Miner. Yeah, you guys should go check it out. It's got like 2.1 million views. Such a cool video, since like it shows his mining life from like 2013 to 2017. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so I just to have some points here, talking points. I'm just gonna go through what he talked about in this video. He starts off with just mentioning the financials of, like, he was joking, like, the saddest moment of his life was tearing down the water wall, which he created a video for. He's gonna release it later, that he mentioned. But yeah, this water wall, he spent like $3,000 for the pieces, $2,000 for like the little foam pieces, $2,000 for the metal frame, $800 for the welding, $300 for the painting, $300 for the spray foam, $400 for the pink board. He spent a couple $1,000 just for this water wall thing, and he had to tear it down. But yeah, so the financials, the main thing, he starts off, he writes on a whiteboard. I think it's over here. Where is it here? Oh wait, I'm in the end of the video. Okay, here we go. Yeah, he has this whiteboard, and he starts off stating the investment of $7,000, and then he used that money to buy equipment first, so like mining rigs, and then he resold them for 30% more. So at this point, he was able to then resell the rigs for 30% more, and then he made about $9,000 then. He then invested that $9,000. He bought 2 more rigs, but he bought them for about $2,000 each, and then he resold those for about $5,000 each. So total income right now, cash he's got, is $15K. So he turned $7K into $15K. Now he gets on YouTube, he promotes his business, and then builds it up and wants people to buy products, mining rigs for him. He then mentions that the demand, people wanted in. He was selling rigs for up to $6,500. More people wanted in. People were coming in faster than he could build them. Like, that's amazing. That's amazing. Like, he mentioned he was buying cards everywhere. Newegg, eBay, Craigslist. It was at that high point, November, December, that he was wanting to scale. He's wanting to build, sell these rigs, make money. Yeah, it goes on to explaining how he got the cards, how much they were, and how much they were, and then at like 10:35, he mentions that now he talks about scaling and the costs. And then at 11:53, he starts talking about now how does he make money? How do you make money in his business this business that he did? So he explains that he's got an 8-card rig here, and 8-card rig, and each of the video cards makes $1 per GPU. He sells them at $1 per GPU, so that's $8 per rig. He said half, $4 for the power, $4 for profit, so 50-50. So you times that by 30 days, you get $240. $240 per rig per month he charges. So he then can make $120 per month in profit. So that $120 profit goes to him. And then let's see here, 12:39. He starts talking about. He mentions like, can you live off $120 a month? Obviously not. So, well, like, what do you guys think happened, right? He goes back to talking about scaling. Like, he says you need a few $1,000s, right? You need more people to buy hosting from him. You need more people to buy the rigs, right? Multiply that $120 a month. Boom, right? Tons of money, right? For his hosting. 15. Another big talking point here. He explains that. Then he started off with, he got 4 to 5 rigs to host at his warehouse. People loved it. He loved his maintenance. He was living up to the standards. He was rebooting the rigs remotely. He was making sure they were 100%, and he was just crushing it, right? Like, people loved his service, right? After that, he was getting emails, contacts everywhere for him to host the rigs. Let's see, 16:30, he explains, boom, it changed from $8 a day to $600 a day. He was making $600 a day. That equates to about $18,000 a month, right? $18,000 a month. He was bringing in $18,000 a month at the peak, he mentions. I guess that might be ongoing further down the road as people didn't close down their rigs, but as recently they've been closing down. He mentions he's got a bigger business. People want and then he's got a bigger business now. People want insurance. You need proper electrical, proper cooling, fans, everything, right? He said he bought the best damn fans that cost like $2,000 each to cool the warehouse. Everything, guys, everything. It's just amazing. He went all in, guys. He then says, like, he talks about if your rig was down, he didn't charge you for that day, because like things that happen, like power goes out, transformers goes out, the rig shuts down, he wouldn't charge you for that day. So he shows a chart here at 1933, just showcasing the Billout chart, he called it. Billout chart, showing the days, cards, prices. Like, if a rig got shut down, he would take it off the list here, on which of the day of the month that it did. What a good guy. Like, he said it sometimes cost him hundreds of dollars a day when power was out. That sucks. And let's go to 226. Man, what a cool setup, eh? At 2216 here, he talks about what the costs are. You know, lawyers, hiring accountant, bank fees, crypto conversion, taxes, you know, like taxes, that's the huge part. Like, I can't imagine all the logistical information he had to go through, like, to do all that, like, manage all that. Like, it's just huge, right? Here, 2330, he starts talking about now, he speaks about the fees he had to incur every month to run the business. So yeah, he makes $18,000 a month, right? Okay, You guys think that whole $18,000 a month goes to him? No, like he incurs tons of fees, like bills, you know. I'm just gonna list them off here. He mentioned he's got his email account. He talks about it for 5 minutes here. I'm just gonna freeze it right here. Freeze the frame. Showing you guys the prices. Okay. Email account. Google email account. $18 a month. Website. $26. Paying the accountant. $50. Phone bill. $345. Okay, so the phone bill he mentioned was he had multiple lines. He's got this wife line, business line, partner line, and hotspot in case for internet redundancy, right? In case the internet goes down. $2,400 for the rent for the warehouse. His electricity bill was about $5,300 a month. He had $500 miscellaneous parts, whatever, like small stuff breaks per month. $70 for internet a month, and then he had backup internet, which was another $60 a month. $45 bank account fees every month. He had taxes every month for processing payroll. So processing income he had to pay. He had to pay about $1,000 in taxes every month. QuickBooks software he's mentioned was $60 a month. Splashtop remote software was about $75 a month. So the clients can remote log in to the rigs. Restream.io was $22 a month subscription. Oh, that's crazy because he was streaming to everybody here and there. $33 a month for insurance. Oh, man. He had payroll for all his friends that helped him out. Andy, Randy, Tyler, Trey, Omar, Matt. He mentioned all their names. Paid them thousands of dollars, right? Throughout the year. Paycheck for himself. He paid himself $3,600 a month for himself. For him to provide for his wife and his child. So total, Jared made about $43,200 a year. He made a joke. He's like, "Where's my Lambo? Where's my Lambo, guys? Where's my Lambo? Come on." What a humble guy, eh? Such a humble guy. He's just a jokester. So anyway, yes, he's bringing in $18,000 a month. But what's happening, guys? Where's that money going? That's all those bills that you see here. That's the reality of running a business and incurring all those bills. He took that risk. He took that big risk to start this, and these are all the fees that came with it, right? He mentioned that he was able to live off the salary, $43,200 a year, which is in Kentucky. He said that was enough for him and his family. 34. Yeah, so like all the expenses, all that. He mentions, how did he fail? Why does he have to close down? With all that money coming in still. Well, not anymore, because people were shutting down their rigs. That's what he mentioned. So in profit, he sold the rigs 30% profit margin per rig. He said he had about 72 units and some ASICs. $2,000 profit per each one. He said in 1 year he made profit $144,000. $144,000 pure profit. He's working nonstop, no sleep, always on the phone, always busy, family, people calling him nonstop. He risked everything. He put his heart and soul into this business. Like, he went just all in, guys. So in total, he had about $600,000 in sales. But the $144,000 was in pure profit, right? But that pure profit had to go pay for a lot of stuff. So he had to pay for the electrical, proper electrical, the fans, the water wall, the aluminum, the wood, the entrances, the tools, the drills, the saws, the cutters, the vacuums, the network switch. He mentions the battery backups, the internet routers, redundancy, backing up people's rigs, software. Where's the profit? He mentions it's all gone. He wanted to maintain customer satisfaction, and he was doing it all out of his pocket. He was paying for stuff out of his pocket to make all this run, right? He invested almost all of his profit into his business, which in turn, the cryptocurrency market went down, and this is what happened. Yeah, he mentions just invested all for the customers in the business. Like, he doesn't own any of the rigs. He's shipping them all back to the clients, and yeah, it's just super sad. Oh, super sad time. I mean, like, just listening to him in his despair, like his voice, guys, like he poured his heart and soul. He's talking about this. He's just poured his heart and soul into this. He said it was successful, but then he said it's not something he wants to do again. He's not going to do something like this ever again. He was glad he was able to help out a lot of people, give salaries to his friends. He was really thankful for running this business. How was that, like 36.44? And yeah, I mean, just he had to close it down. He had no client sales in the past 6 months. And also the main reason why it's closing is because the clients were shutting down their rigs. It just wasn't profitable anymore. The cryptocurrency market has gone down 80 to 90%, almost 100% for some coins. Right? It doesn't make sense to run them anymore and pay Jared $240 a month, right, to run them and maintain them. He had the right idea, but yeah, the market went down and didn't bode well for him. I think he's a smart guy. He put a lot of work into everything he's done so far. I believe he's gonna bounce back. He's gonna do something else. I don't know what, but I hope he doesn't stop, because if he stops, it's a big chunk of the mining community just gone. He's been doing this for a couple years now, and it would be sad if he stopped doing this whole thing. Yeah, so he starts doing Q&A in the middle of the video, and I won't go through that, but you guys, I'll link this video in the description, and you guys can go watch the whole thing, but I explain most of the financials, but it's cool to watch him. Yeah, so go check him out. Yeah. I've always wanted to start a warehouse. I've always wanted to start a business, a mining business of my own, right? But back then, I just didn't have enough, I guess, risk. I didn't have the balls like Jared does to do this kind of thing, right? And people are toxic and talking shit about him, saying like, oh, come on, there's no way he's shutting down. Where he's got all that money? Where's all his crypto? Where's all his mining rigs? Guys, he invested that all into his business. He doesn't own any of the rigs. He said he doesn't have any crypto. He's walking away clean from this. That's it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video of me just going through what he said and how I feel and my reaction to it. Yeah, he's gonna bounce back easily. He's gonna start something. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please click on the links in the description. Please feel free clicking on the my affiliate links on Amazon. It'll help me a lot. You don't have to, but it gives me a little commission when you guys buy something on Amazon. All right, yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.